Welcome to the latest climate podcast. Here are today's top climate news stories. Portland, Oregon is leading the way in sustainable museum practices with the Portland Museum of Art's innovative climate control approach. By allowing temperature and humidity levels to vary, the museum has reduced energy consumption by about 20%, saving tens of thousands of dollars for programming and exhibitions. This shift aligns with recommendations from the Bizot Group, which includes renowned museums like the Louvre and the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Despite initial concerns about preserving fragile artworks, the museum reports no negative impacts on its collection. This positive change is encouraging other museums to consider similar sustainable practices.
India and Brazil are strengthening their partnership through the recent 6th India-Brazil Strategic Dialogue held in New Delhi. National Security Advisor Ajit Doval and Brazilian Special Advisor Celso Amorim discussed cooperation in key areas like energy, defense, and climate action, particularly ahead of Brazil hosting the upcoming COP30 climate conference. They emphasized the importance of balancing development with climate-conscious strategies, highlighting India's significant role in global climate discussions. The dialogue aims to ensure both nations work together effectively to address shared challenges while promoting sustainable development that benefits their populations.
In India, passenger vehicle registrations fell by 10% in September due to a temporary slowdown linked to the GST 2.0 transition. Only 2.72 lakh cars were registered, down from 3 lakh in August. Electric vehicle registrations also dropped by 18%, with 14,616 units sold. However, there was a surge in sales during the last week of September, as consumers rushed to buy before the GST cut took effect. Industry experts believe that October will see strong sales, with major manufacturers like Maruti and Tata leading the market. This indicates a resilient automotive sector ready for recovery.
In Goa, local artists and researchers are sharing their unique perspectives through a project called Goa Water Stories, which highlights the region's ecological challenges and cultural narratives. Wency Mendez and Sachi D'Souza emphasize the importance of understanding Goa beyond its tourist image, focusing on issues like coastal erosion and biodiversity loss. They advocate for sustainable development that respects local communities and the environment. Amisha Shetgankar shares how tourism impacts sacred spaces and water supplies. This initiative aims to reconnect people with Goa's rich heritage and promote a balanced relationship between tourism and nature, ensuring a vibrant future for the region.
India is at a pivotal moment in agricultural technology, focusing on making innovations accessible to its small and marginal farmers, who make up over 80% of the farming community. The emphasis is on providing practical, localized advice to help farmers make crucial decisions each season. Community-owned solar irrigation is highlighted as a sustainable solution to combat erratic rainfall, while shared mechanization models ensure timely access to equipment. The integration of advisory services, irrigation, and mechanization is essential for maximizing impact. The future of agritech in India aims to enhance the dignity of farmers and promote sustainable practices across rural areas.
The Philippines' renewable energy company, SNAP, recently achieved an impressive 451% return on investment by utilizing KISSFlow's low-code platform to enhance its operations. An independent study awarded SNAP the ROI Award 2025 for its successful modernization efforts, which included developing over 114 applications and saving $61,000 annually by retiring outdated systems. The initiative empowered 19 employees as citizen developers, improving efficiency by 5 to 10% in various processes. SNAP's Chief Information Officer, Maria Teresa Cabagon, praised KissFlow for its integration capabilities, showcasing how technology can drive digital transformation and significant business impact.
In the United States, Indigenous knowledge is being recognized as vital for environmental conservation. Amanda Subish and her mother, Lenora Klein, from the Pauma Band of Luiseno Indians, highlight the healing benefits of traditional foods like weewish and acorn porridge, which helped Klein's uncle recover from severe burns. They are actively participating in the Honoring Indigenous Knowledge for Land Conservation event during San Diego Climate Week, promoting sustainable practices and collaboration between Native and non-Native communities. Their efforts focus on educating others about the importance of caring for the environment and preserving traditional ecological knowledge for future generations.
In the United Kingdom, Sir Tim Martin, the boss of Wetherspoons, has criticized Ed Miliband's net zero plans, claiming they impose hefty taxes on energy that cost the pub chain millions. These taxes, aimed at transitioning to renewable energy, are contributing to rising inflation and increased costs for consumers. Despite these challenges, Wetherspoons reported a 4.5% sales increase to £2.1 billion, with profits up 10% to £81 million. Sir Tim emphasized the need for a serious discussion on energy policies as the government invests in nuclear projects to boost sustainable energy sources for the future.
In the United States, significant investments are pouring into advanced nuclear technologies, aiming to revolutionize clean energy. In 2024, funding for nuclear startups reached an all-time high, driven by rising energy demands, especially from data centers. While there is bipartisan support for nuclear power and a new partnership between the U.S. and the U.K., some Wall Street analysts caution that the enthusiasm may be leading to inflated valuations. Despite challenges like supply chain issues and regulatory hurdles, many countries plan to triple nuclear capacity by 2050, indicating a bright future for nuclear energy in the global clean energy transition.
Australia is actively working towards a clean energy future, but the education system faces challenges in integrating career pathways related to climate change. Duncan Burke, chief executive of MCB Business Partners, highlights that students often lack awareness of net zero job opportunities, despite interest in clean energy. To bridge this gap, innovative teaching methods, such as hands-on activities and digital simulations, are being developed. Programs like designing solar panels are being incorporated into mandatory subjects, making it easier for teachers to engage students. Collaboration between industry and education is essential to prepare the workforce needed for this exciting energy transition.
In Australia, Deputy Opposition Leader Ted O'Brien is optimistic about nuclear energy becoming a significant part of the coalition's future energy policy. Following a tour of U.S. nuclear facilities, he emphasized the need for stable power sources as coal usage declines. While the coalition is still deciding on the specifics of its nuclear policy, O'Brien noted local support in areas like Collie. However, opposition leader Susan Ley expressed uncertainty about the policy's direction. Analysts suggest that indecision could lead to increased electricity prices, highlighting the need for a clear and consistent energy strategy to attract investment and ensure job stability.
Brazil is facing significant challenges with curtailment in its renewable energy sector, particularly in the Northeast region, where solar and wind resources are abundant. Curtailment, which is the forced reduction of renewable energy generation, has surged, with solar curtailment reaching 27% in 2025. Bahia and Ceará are the most affected states. This situation poses risks for project developers, leading to potential revenue losses and higher costs for new projects. To address these issues, Brazil needs to enhance its transmission infrastructure and improve demand-side strategies. Upcoming regulatory changes for energy storage may also provide a brighter outlook for the future.
In India, Chief Minister Sukhvinder Singh Sukhu has called on administrative secretaries to set clear targets and complete pending tasks to enhance development projects for the state's residents. He highlighted the government's focus on health, education, rural economy, tourism, energy, and food processing, aiming to improve local services. Notably, there is an emphasis on promoting electric vehicles and digitizing government operations. Additionally, the government is increasing support for farmers through better prices for crops and encouraging natural farming. Following recent heavy rains and floods, the state is working diligently to provide relief to affected families and assess damages for federal assistance.
The Eat Lancet Commission reports that shifting to healthier, plant-based diets can prevent 15 million deaths annually and reduce agricultural emissions by 15% globally. Co-author Johan Rockström emphasizes that without reforming our food systems, we risk severe climate and biodiversity crises. The updated recommendations suggest limiting red meat to once a week and consuming more grains, fruits, and vegetables. This dietary change could significantly lower greenhouse gas emissions, especially in developed nations. As the United Nations climate talks approach, researchers urge global leaders to prioritize food system reforms to ensure a healthier planet and society for everyone.
Scientists at MIT have made exciting progress in understanding lithium-ion batteries, which power electric vehicles and many electronics. Their research reveals that coupled ion-electron transfer, where lithium ions travel with electrons, plays a crucial role in how these batteries work. This new insight could lead to the design of more powerful and faster charging batteries. By experimenting with various electrolyte and electrode combinations, the team found that changing the electrolyte composition can enhance battery performance. This breakthrough aims to make charging and discharging quicker and more efficient, paving the way for advanced battery technology in the future.
Nissan Motor Company from Japan is pausing its plan to produce electric vehicles in the United States due to slowing sales and the end of a tax break for electric vehicle purchases. Instead, Nissan is considering reviving the Xterra sport utility vehicle in a hybrid version by 2028 at its Canton, Mississippi plant. The company has asked suppliers to halt work on the initial electric vehicle production plans. Despite these changes, Nissan still intends to launch a new model of the Leaf electric vehicle in the U.S. this fall, showing its commitment to the electric vehicle market amid evolving strategies.
Canada's financial sector faced a significant shift as the Net Zero Banking Alliance, founded by Prime Minister Mark Carney, has shut down after losing most of its members. Established in April 2021, the alliance aimed to promote net zero emissions in banking. However, political pressure in the United States led major American banks to leave, followed by Canada's largest lenders. Despite this setback, leaders from Royal Bank of Canada and Bank of Montreal emphasized their ongoing commitment to climate goals, stating that they would continue pursuing net zero objectives through different avenues. The focus on climate action remains strong, even amid organizational changes.
For more climate news, make sure to download the Change Your Climate app from the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Please note, these stories were AI generated from real news sources, which isn't always perfect. If you have any concerns or questions about the news contained in this podcast, please reach out to us. Thank you, and see you tomorrow.